Those are going to be a lot of fun. Howdy, y'all. Good to see you here on a Wednesday afternoon. Hot, not hotter than Hades, but it is real close to a scorcher. It's beautiful out. Nice southeast breeze blowing. Looking at the flags at the bait camp. We've got live shrimp, live mullet, live croakers, so things are looking good if you want to go do some fishing. Just got to visit with a family from San Antonio, talking about going crabbing at the North Jetty and Frenchtown Road. I remember growing up as a kid how fun those things were, and it's fun to just tell people about those things. So anyway, that's a kind of a welcome to the peninsula deal. I wore my favorite Captain Obvious hat today. Want to go back to a quick discussion about COVID-19 and where businesses are. We are very, very lucky to be open, happy to be open, and certainly grateful that we're able to make a living for our family. There are a lot of businesses in Texas still out there that aren't able to open, and sure hate watching that go down. I feel for those folks, especially just strong, good, prudent business owners that would follow whatever guidelines offered just to be able to open and support their family. But anyway, if you're able to talk to your representatives, do so. There's some folks out there that need some help getting open back up and make a living. But let me tell you a couple things about COVID and being open at 50% in the restaurant business. When summer comes around and Stingaree is used to, feeding as many people as we do, and it's a lot, just like anybody else down here on this peninsula. We get covered up, and we've got a big responsibility to give our offerings to the public that comes down, and we want those folks to come back for years to come, have a good time, and enjoy themselves. One of the biggest issues that we have is turning tables at 50%, so there's a heck of a long wait. Folks, I just want to remind you some of the guidelines. When we can only seat 50%, we can only seat 10 people at a table at a time as well. So if you show up with 12 people, 14 people, 16 people, we'll allow you to pick how many people you want to seat at one time together, and we're going to break you up, but we're not going to necessarily be able to seat you together at the same time. So please keep that in mind. 10 people max, plan your parties accordingly, and things will go very smoothly. But once we start to accommodate those bigger parties, it makes it tough on everybody. It slows everything down. So keep your parties to a minimum 10 people, and 10 people or less. And when you get here, if you're ready to break up and you know how you're going to break up, just know that you might not sit down at the exact same time and eat, and that'll keep everybody moving and hopefully everybody happy. We're still big to-go business out of Down Under, so when you get here at the bar or the stage, we have people stationed to take your to-go orders, also pick your to-go orders up. We've got the boxes on the ground so that you can see those, to kind of keep your social distancing. Please be mindful of those around you. I still think that the biggest part of this whole situation is personal responsibility. Be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for the people around you. This is a weird time to navigate, so just be mindful of your spacing around people, and I think things will go back to normal a heck of a lot sooner. A couple things going on this weekend, something that I have not been a part of, but I'm kind of excited to go take a look at this weekend. Hardheads down here, a nice little bar and restaurant, have their annual rig run, and I'm really proud to say that the money that they're raising from this rig run and their entries is all going toward the Galveston County Sheriff's Department, who do a phenomenal job here on this peninsula, keeping up with what they keep up with. I can't imagine putting on a badge and coming to face 100 times more people than I am, certainly outnumbered every time they show up, and somehow keep the peace down here. So great job to our Sheriff Henry Trosset, man, keep it going. We appreciate your support over here on the peninsula. But this rig run is at 12. The first race starts at noon, and they're down at barrels 51 to 58. And so the first race takes off at noon, the second at 12:15. You can check out any details on the Facebook page of Hardheads down here at the beach, and give them a look and give them a shout out. Tell them we're ready to see them get back opened up. So you got the rig run going on. Like I said, we also have plenty of bait at this time. Get down here and do some fishing. We're looking at school starting back. Some schools have started. I know my kids start back. Max is not looking forward to it, but Monday morning they're going to get back to a classroom where kids belong, learning and socializing and doing it safely. I know East Chambers has done a great job, and I'm sure Galveston County School District is doing the exact same thing, taking care of our children. They got smart people doing smart things to get these kids educated. So please look forward to getting your kids back in the classroom and get them going and learning how to be kids, and ultimately learning how to be adults, good adults. What else do we have? Steak night tonight, $15.95. You get probably one of the best cuts of beef that I could tell you anywhere around. You get 5 shrimp, fried or grilled, baked potato, and grab you a Stingaree or a big iced tea, big sweet tea, and enjoy yourself. It's a heck of a cut of meat. Anytime you want to come in here, I'll be glad to talk red meat with you. We serve 4 cuts: a strip steak, a ribeye, a filet, and a center cut sirloin that are all to die for. So we're not just fried shrimp, but we got those too, and we're pretty good at that. So please bring your families if y'all are available. Get down here before you go back to school. Take a break if you've already been in school. Got Labor Day coming up. Please don't labor. Bring it to the beach. Come enjoy that final big weekend of the summer and with your family. The beach looks great. It's a little fluffy. Be careful not getting stuck out there. When it's this hot and sunny, you're going to have some fluffy sand, so be ready to navigate that. Other than that, folks, this weekend, come by and pick you up a big boiling pot, a couple of pounds of shrimp, some snow crab claws, snow crab clusters, potatoes, corn, sausage. Go to the beach and enjoy that in the sunshine with a cold beer, a cold Dr. Pepper. Be careful with the Dr. Peppers. I hear there's a shortage. That's us Texans. That's going to be tough on, but you might switch over to some frozen lemonade. We'll try to help you out. Bring your family, come down, have a great time, but please remember, guys, we're still in the middle of a pandemic that's on TV a lot, and be mindful of one another, and we'll do our best to accommodate each and every one of you and have a great time here at Stingaree. Till then, we'll see you next week. Have a good evening.